Okay, hello everyone. So today I'm going to share something about saddles. Right. On the previous guitar which I did, the Yamaha acoustic guitar, what happens is that the saddle, the under saddle, when he shift down the saddle, is not exactly flat. Okay. So typically what you want to do is you want to use a glass plate or a flat stone top and actually put sandpaper on it, and you want to grind this down flat. Okay, in this case is actually hollowed out. It's actually very slight, but if you look at it under a light, you can see light actually passing through it. Okay, from the mid portion. So it's actually contacting from the top and at the edge here, but not in the middle. Ideally you want it to be as flat as you can, so you have full contact with the from the strings to the saddle to the bottom of the bridge plate itself. I'm going to see if you can spot the line in the mid portion, then that will give you a better idea. Alright, let me just give it a try. Can you see that? Okay. It's not full contact. This is, in this case, it's not so perfect, but it can be a bit more perfect. Yes, the other thing is this: on some saddles, sometimes they want to DIY themselves. So on some saddles, actually right now this is flat, like parallel, right? Sometimes there will be a shift. There's a slant to it, whether it's from here or whether it's like that. Okay, this is actually to counteract the forces pushing towards the headstock. So imagine this is the string and it rides on the saddle. It wants to push forward. Alright, it wants to push forward. So to counteract it, because the slot is sometimes a bit too big for the saddle, or the saddle is a bit too small for the slot, so of course it's going to move forward, right? So when it move forward, then your setting will be off, and your contact point again, there it is not going to be fully contact with the bottom of the bridge plate. So to actually remedy this issue, they actually put a slant to it. So when it sits, actually it sits slightly towards the back, so when the string push it forward, it actually goes straight. The saddle itself goes straight vertically. All right, so this is what I observe on some guitars. Yeah, so if you want to do yourself, of course there is ideal measurements for it that you want to consider taking account. Not all guitars should be super playable. For acoustic guitar in this case, typically they want to start on the 12th fret at 2.3 mm on the bass side, but it can go as low as 1.75. If you go any lower, it will be very comfortable, but you will lose a bit of that volume and that tone. Alright, string choice, sometimes they use 11, but for Yamaha guitars, from what I know, they will use 12. Then again, it's entirely up to you. If you are a very new beginner, then what I would suggest is actually 10. But 10 sometimes they become a bit too soft, or it starts to sound a bit twangy. So then again, everything is entirely up to you, depends on your playing and your preferences. Okay, so if you have any other questions, do let me know. I see you soon. Bye.